broken lead right here. It goes out. It's all hung up in this stuff here. What this is a key ring that I put some electrical tape on and a ponytail holder. Foot ascender, like ridges down through there, so it like hold the foot ascender. I want to make this as simple as I can on myself. What happened here? Okay, so I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. We're going to do kind of a different series of videos, more based on like decision making and planning and like the process and technique wise, instead of just so much the action. People ask about this kind of stuff all the time, and I think maybe it'd be just a nice change. But this is what we got. I'm going to show you the problem that we need to deal with, and then I'm going to talk through why I'm doing what I'm doing, and yeah, maybe that'll help somebody. But what we got is a broken lead right here. It goes out. It's all hung up in this stuff here. So at first I thought, yeah, that's not too much of a problem, you know, on this crazy hillside. I knocked that one and that one down yesterday, but if you look a little harder, let me get the screen back up for me. Up above it on the other spar out here, there's a broken one that it broke it out. So I need to get that one, and I need to get this big one. I'm by myself. That's a good healthy tree, so you definitely can't use spikes. So I'm gonna set my line up in it. After I get the throw line up there, I'll show you guys where I'm setting stuff, and then we'll go into detail on what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna look to do the simplest way to handle the problem, and then I want to hear like what you would have done if you would have done it different, what you would do in the comments, and maybe I get something out of this too, so we just kind of bounce off each other. But I'm gonna get started. I'll click you back in and we'll kind of walk through it. All right, okay, so the first issue we run into is having a good proper tie-in point. So I am up, see my rope, it goes up there, it's way up here, but I don't really fully trust that, so I want to spread it into another one. So what I've done is I've re-thrown my throw ball up there, and I'm going to take the end of my rope and run it up through another fork and spread it between two of them limbs, and hopefully that will help and give me a little peace of mind that it's stronger. So I'll show you that after it's set up, but right now it goes straight up to that one limb. I don't have the most faith in my tie-in, my anchor, so I want to really bounce test it. I'll bounce test it again with my gear on. So what we've done is we've went up through it, up there, then we go down the back through a fork right back over here, which is grabbing that limb and pulling back on it instead of down out here, and then it goes along the back there. And I'll show you it from this view, which will make it a little more clear, through the fork up there, and then it goes down the back side of the tree, and it's anchored here. So I'm gonna get going. I'll show you my setup right before I go, and I'm gonna try something new, so I'll show you that too. Okay, I'm gonna use the zigzag wrench for this. The only issue I end up running into, and that I don't really like, is that there's no real connection point for a knee ascender. So I've clipped to this often, but I don't like that because then it wears my gussets out here, because it's like cutting down into it and pulling on it so hard, so it just messes like stuff up. So I need something cleaner, like a better setup. So this is what I've got. What this is a key ring that I've put some electrical tape on and a ponytail holder. And let me show you how this is gonna work. So I'm thinking knee ascender, I want it to the inside, so I'll put it right above my clamp that's there, run it around, probably put it to one side, to that side. So now what I've got is a connection point for my knee ascender that is out of the way. I like it. Let's see how it works. Oh, and I found my knee ascender. So the other tool, Haas knee ascender, which hasn't been used in a very long time. And CT foot ascender. So and then the only other tool I'll really need is my 4 SRT chest harness, and we're headed up. And I'll show you, I'm gonna simplify this. I could rig and do all kinds of silly stuff, but I'm not. I'm gonna make this as simple as I can on myself. I'm gonna make a couple cuts. I'm gonna like have a backup plan in case that doesn't work real easy, and it's gonna be simple. I have a great drop zone, so I don't have to worry about much. I'll show you how I'll do that. So this is potentially the last time I wear this. Maybe upgrading my saddle thanks to Gap. So we'll see. But yeah, I figured might as well get one last shot of it. Oh. I'll show you the setup, and then after I get up there. Oh, another thing I wanted to discuss, these boots. I've never talked about these. I always talk about my Carolinas, but these are Georgia logger boots. If you notice, they have this rigid back plate that's got like ridges down through there, so it like holds a foot ascender on your heel. It holds like your spike strap on your heel. It's a hard plastic back with these ridges on it, so really nice setup. But yeah, I'll show you after I get up there, and maybe I'll throw the like helmet cam on for the rope walk up. I'm sure you're curious what I mean by having a backup plan. So I'll go up on this rope. There's a secondary system. I have the gree on my back, so I'll take this with me. It's wrapped up so it stays, you know, out of the way. And there is the other backup plan, which is tied to the tail of my rope. I can also use this to rig if I needed to, but yeah, next is headed up, get it done. Probably should have stepped all the way up into that, but let's go ahead and unclip from that so we don't wear it out, and just clip into my chest. Go low, that way we don't get much friction on my knees. Okay, so now I'm free. I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna make 2 cuts, and then probably pole saw the rest of that. I may just get rid of that limb, depending on if it looks like it cracked it too, and then everything would for sure come out easy. So we'll see. What I'm gonna do though, just as a backup, in case something silly was to happen with this tie-in that I got, is I am gonna take the gree and hook it up on this. Actually, it should go back over there. So now I'm spread between 3 different spots, so pretty confident in it now. 3 different spars, so extend all the way out. Okay, we're gonna lose that branch. I feel like it stressed it too much. Ooh, that went straight to the house. Jeez. What happened here? Okay, so the lanyard's here, so what I'll do, so that I can retrieve this other one, let's go here. Okay, the problem is I got 1 limb left there. That's where the backup plan with the pole saw will come in. I'm gonna go back over here, get set, then I'll pole saw that, and then make that fresh cut, and then I'm done on my way down. So to get it back, what I'll do actually is just go back through here and flip to the carabiner that's got the gree, but on the opposite side of the trigger. So now I can actually use it like a lanyard. Cool. So this thing now isn't really useful.